Hello, darlings. Happy Sunday. Happy Easter. Happy Passover. Happy whatever you want to celebrate today. I am checking in here now. With a moment of true vulnerability. If you've been feeling a lot lately, as I myself have as well, you're not alone. You know, we've now finished another week of this really epic time of our lives. Of likely many times and lifetimes to come. And I want you to know it's normal and it's okay to feel how you're feeling. And I want you to know that I feel it too. And through the downs, we find a lot of really juicy material and thoughts and feelings and hopes for the future. We find ideas, we find creation. We also just find ourselves, we feel. This pause has really, really forced me to sit and feel a lot of myself that I thought I had met, but I hadn't. And you may be feeling the same way, especially if you've really been pausing and doing a lot of self-work with meditation or prayer or journaling or any of the wonderful tools that you might feel called to use. And today, I want to share something that, an exchange that happened between me and a very close friend of mine. We had been discussing on Friday how we both are feeling a lot of sadness and depression and grief, loneliness, whatever you want to call it, a lot of feelings of the heart being heavy. And the collective emotion I like to use to discuss this part of us is grief. Grief that is surrounding a feeling of loss for what our lives were, for the connections that were so easy to have and we took for granted, for the experiences that brought us a lot of joy. Grief is that feeling of loss and of being a little uncertain of what's going to come next and sitting really more with the loss. And I feel that heaviness in my heart too. I've been holding myself too, while I hold all of you. And I know for me and for the people I've been communicating most with, the weekends are especially tough. I mean, those are the reminders of the exact thing we're talking about. Being together, playing, trips, connecting to our deeper selves. We're really being truly tested now to tune into our heart chakra. And to be honest, through this, you're being given an opportunity to activate your own healing medicine within you. And you know what it is? It looks like love and patience and forgiveness and compassion. And also hope. When we sit with the grief, which I want us to make sure we are sitting with and not suppressing or ignoring. If you sit with it and become aware of it and look at it from an outside perspective, you'll start to unlock the message of hope that your heart is wanting to share with you. And a message came through to me in this same conversation with my darling friend. And it was something I wrote to her, but I've been called now to share it with you in this way so you can also feel and sense that I'm feeling just like you are. But that I found this message of hope, and I really hope that this can resonate and help you as it's been helping me. Thank you for listening. Here we go. So the question specifically that my friend asked is that all of this really does make you wonder, when we get back to normal, what does normal what is it going to look like? And this is what I said. It will look like being more comfortable with time alone. It will look like parents playing with their kids when they come home from school, and families talking and taking more time to just be together. It will look like friends calling each other more just to say hello. It will be full of longer hugs to all of our people. We will look each other in the eye and say, I love you, with more depth. It will be really savoring the moments we have with the people and the creatures we care about, including ourselves. And when I took a moment to close my eyes, I was seeing people enjoying a lunch with your coworker instead of rushing to get to the bottom line. I see parks full of way more people on a sunny day, and maybe even on the rainy ones too. I hope people will pay more attention to their bodies, what they need to be the magical machines that they are, giving us life every single day. I hope we take deeper breaths and listen to our heartbeat. I hope we take better care of our things too, for they all come from the earth and were made by ideas and hands of our fellow humans. To me, the new normal will be full of awareness and love. That's what I hope for. So I want you to know when you're feeling grief, again, don't dismiss it. Feel it, be with it. And then find that awareness within you to then ask the question, what is it I'm supposed to learn? What am I supposed to know from this? And let the answers just flow. Let it come through your heart and feel it. And that's how we can shift our energy into hope for the future, through the tears. So I now ask you, what does your vision of hope for the future look like? I would love to know. I feel just as you're feeling. And even if it feels like it might be a little different, I especially want to know, because the contrast is important for us to understand one another. So reach out, comment below. You can email me. And if you don't feel called to do that, that's okay too, but I hope you take some time to reach out to yourself. And it's all going to be okay. Everything is exactly as it's supposed to be. I love you all so much.